So go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Courtney Ferguson. I'm looking to get employed at the Entertainment Assistant Employment Agency. And yeah,
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
lovely to meet you.
So what's inspired you to want to work in video games then? Why games and not TV or film or anything?
So with games, the level of interactivity has just been something that I've always really loved about them. You know, when you're watching a film or TV show, it's kind of passive. You're just having those things unfold in front of you. Whereas with games, you get to really take control of the situation that you're in, and you can change it if you want to, depending on the game. And so, I've just always loved that level of interaction and being able to immerse yourself in a world that you would have never thought possible if it wasn't for games.
So it's a far more dynamic kind of work style that you like to go for then.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So where are you looking to be employed? Are you willing to relocate or are you thinking of staying local?
So, sir, right now I'm looking to move anywhere in Europe. So, with that, obviously, I'm willing to really relocate anywhere. I think with games, you know that you're gonna have to be moving at some point. They're all over the place. You could move to Australia, you could move to England, you could move to America. So, I'm willing to be anywhere in the world just as long as I'm working for games.
It's nice to hear because I know a lot of employers are going to be looking for people that are willing to kind of go above and beyond, and that's going to be far more advantageous for you in the future, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully.
And that being the case, that you're willing to relocate and kind of step outside your comfort zone, what would you say makes you the most desirable candidate than, say, someone who has more professional experience?
I'd say it's probably my passion. I think with people with experience, they have the money. They've been paid to do that job before, so they kind of have that money as a little bit of a motivator, whether, it's their only motivator or it's not. I have not been paid for that yet, and it doesn't stop me at all. I'm not motivated by money at all. I'm literally just motivated to make games. I could do it for free, honestly. I just want to make games more than anything, and I'm motivated to do that anyway. So,
I think if a lot more people thought that way, it'd be a much happier industry in my eyes.
yeah.
That's good. On that then, what would you say are your greatest strengths and greatest weaknesses?
Well, with that, I'd say that my greatest strength, is the motivation that I have to do things. Even, after graduating school and everything, I still want to make games, and I'm still working on my own games on my own free time. And I'm always striving to do better every day. I wake up and I just feel motivated to create something and to make something new and to do more than just the bare minimum. And with that, it kind of ties into my weakness because since I'm so motivated, I get worried that other people are not as motivated as me. So I mean, I can work in teams just fine, but it's just trusting people to do their part is always a little tricky. But I think with that, I can kind of motivate people the way that I'm motivated so that we're all on the same page and we're all motivated and we're all working. So I think, they tie in together.
So do you see yourself as more as a leader or a sheep?
I both. I could be both really. I could be a good, fall back and let somebody else take the reins and just offer my opinion when it's needed, offer my guidance when it's needed. But I honestly think I'd probably be more of a leader because of my motivation.
And there's nothing wrong with admitting that, which is very good. It takes a lot for someone to step up and take the reins when things fall apart. So that's going to be really good for you. So where do you see yourself in 5 years then?
5 years, I'm hoping I am finishing up my own game with my partner. We've been working on a game for a while now, and it's a 2D side scroller. We want to get it greenlit on Steam, and I'm thinking 5 years down the line, it'll be finished by then. Hopefully, we're going to take our time on it, make it right, which it's hard to see nowadays with games because they're being so rushed and there's such a high volume of them. But we're gonna do it right, and hopefully in 5 years it'll be done.
Hmm, sounds very good. It's easy for someone to sit in front of YouTube and watch a tutorial on how to do these things, but I think in order to really learn how they're done is to do them yourself. I think that's the best way of doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm looking to
career-wise, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you think you're going to be working?
I'm hoping that I'm, at a mid-level position at any games company that's narrative driven. Obviously that's what I want to do. I want to write games more than anything. I'm going to learn the ins and outs of games and hopefully, programming and stuff like that. But I do want to work writing for games. So hopefully a mid-level position where I have some responsibility so I can really show that company like my worth and that I am that motivated and I will get the job done for them.
I think with that kind of mindset and that kind of passion, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem for you at all. So that's all very much in your favour. Thank you very much, Courtney. It's lovely to get to know
Thank you.
you, and
Thank you.
all the very best.